Fun, exciting, simple. Not terms that come to mind when students think of the word math. The United States ranks 31st in the world when it comes to math scores, and Delaware students find themselves falling under the national average. The NumbersBee, a math game developed for students K through 12, is being played in over 30 Delaware schools with astounding results. A study of local elementary school students showed that for every 100 minutes of NumbersBee play, students' DCAS math scores improved by nearly 13 points.
Hi, I'm Nancy Rosiah from Skyline Middle School. I love NumbersBee. The kids love NumbersBee. I love to see them get excited about math.
Hi, my name is Cheryl Ellison. I'm the elementary math specialist for the Red Clay School District. And you might not realize it, but the B is for grades 3 through 8. Not only encourages fluency with the facts, but also problem solving. It's a really nice problem solving piece.
Since 2002, the NumbersBee has reached tens of thousands of school students, a triumph in Delaware's Christina and Red Clay school districts, improving students' fluency with numbers and operations. What started out as a single-player application has grown into an online interactive game and is viewers to compete directly with the on-camera contestants. Potentially, NumbersBee will be able to reach a worldwide audience and transform the way math is viewed.
Welcome, everyone, to the NumbersBee. The concept is simple. Solve math problems and solve them fast. Get ready, though. There is a twist. There are 3 students getting ready to play, but the fun doesn't stop there. You viewers at home can log on to NumbersBee.com and play against these contestants right now. So log on, sign in, and get ready for a buzzin' good time.
Development of the pilot is currently underway as the creators seek funding to produce the initial 12 episodes. Fun, exciting, simple. Terms that come to mind when students think of the NumbersBee game show.
I want everybody else to look. Just a minute. I like the way you're raising your hand, but everybody kind of think in your head, you know, because you played and did the tournament, can you give everybody a suggestion? What is your strategy when you start? How do you pair your numbers?
Well, I take a number and...
So do you take the biggest number or the smallest number? What do you usually do?
I usually take a number in between.
In between the largest and the smallest.
Well, it really depends on what the question is, what the answer I need to get. And I take a number, and then I add, subtract, or multiply it, and then I see it, and then I maybe do it again. And if it's close to reasonable, if I think that if it has like 9 minus 1, which this probably, like 9 plus 1, 9 and 1, which this probably won't have, but 9 and 1. I see, well, 9 plus 1 is 10. Well, that's definitely reasonable.
Right.
So I do that. And that's,
okay. All right, so he's saying when he starts, if it looks like it's going to be reasonable, so what you're saying, and if it doesn't look reasonable right away, you go undo and think about it again. Okay, that's a good strategy. Okay, so let's look at our numbers. Okay, Josh already has his hands up. I want some, okay, good. Piper, anybody else? Come on, look at our, we're trying to get solve for 10. So, okay, Pauline, you want to come up? Okay, tell us what you decided. You're going to start with 16. Okay, everybody look and see what she's doing and see if it's the way you were thinking.
Yes, that's it. 9, 20.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Okay, we could see. Okay.
minus 5, be 4, and then 4 plus 16 would be 20.
Okay, well, okay, go ahead. You want to do that?
No,
or we should
I
go
have another
more?
way.
You have another way?
Yeah,
All
me too.
right, go back.
Another
We
way.
got more.
me too.
Okay. So you started with the 16, right?
No, I started with the 9.
The 9. And that's kind of what you said, start in the middle. That's what you like to do. Have you had a turn? Okay, come on up, Kevin. And,
You can also start with
you know, and because you've learned how to get onto this, you can practice on this at home and Do you have a chance, free time in the classroom? Okay, you're still solving for 10.
Actually, I don't think I have. Oh, I have one. I have
one.
I have one. I have one.
No one used times table, so
I think I lost it.
I have one.
Yeah. I have one.
Okay, let's see. Has anybody that hasn't had a chance? Okay, come on, John.
Oh, I have one.
Okay, you thought of another one? So you're starting with 10.
Oh,
Speak.
so 10 minus 9 is 1. So I take the 1 plus
You have to press the number first.
line. Oh,
Miss Huckleberry.
plus the 5 is 6. And I take 16 minus 6 is 10.
Okay.
We haven't.
I think that's it.
Oh, whoopsies.
Yes, well, it's okay. Did
I
you
just
have?
wanted to say that we can do times now.
Yes, that's true. And when it turns,
Like
oh,
teal.
yes. And did anybody use time?
I have a different one.
Did anybody?
So I did 9 plus 16 equals 25. Then yeah, 25. Then 5 plus 10 equals 15. Then I did 25 minus 15 is 10. But there's not always one a problem that has to have multiplication.
No, you're right. But it's just nice to have that option,
Yeah, and
right?
it like confuses you.
You have a lot of numbers to look and see how many options there are. And you guys are coming up with a lot of options. You already have one, Piper?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, we're solving for 16.
I'm not really going to think when I do these, but I'm going to try and solve
Okay,
it.
we'll talk about what you're doing. Okay, everybody listen and see if it's
The
reasonable.
first thing that I thought of was adding 14 and 3.
Okay.
Probably won't work.
Can you do your multiplication like you said? You can do
yeah.
something with that.
Alright, I think I'm going to do 10 plus 15. Oh my god, 28.
Okay, just a minute, let her turn. Okay, did you hit the plus? Yeah, there you go. It has to go blue.
18.
There it is, down.
No, that probably won't work. Like,
This is really hard.
And the thing, one thing I want to say is what you're doing is great because you're working through the problem. You don't know the solution because in life we don't know the solution always. We look at it and say, oh, can I do it this way? Can I do it this way? It doesn't work. No problem. You don't sit and cry, right? You say, okay, what do we do next? What do we do next?
What you're doing, she's problem solving, which is really part of this game, that it is a problem solving process. And you're having to use your kind of critical thinking skills to say, oh, is this reasonable?
I don't know if
24 minus. No, that won't work. I tried
Yeah,
that.
that's not-
Okay,
Here,
hang on.
I know a way.
Okay, Tommy.
No, that definitely won't work.
Actually, wait a minute.
I know it.
Can I solve it? Yes. Actually, yeah. Go back.
Okay.
Go back. Do that again. Sorry. Wait, why did that say 14? Yeah, because it was different.
Had a chance. Okay, you want to stand over to the side a little bit so they can see. There, thank you. Okay, so you hit your number, now your operation. You have to hit your operation.
14.
I know.
I know this one.
Okay, you know what? Okay, she's trying to problem solve, and can anybody tell her what number that you're seeing? If you're seeing this, what would be a good number for her to start with?
Oh, I know.
Just give her a clue about what number you think would be. What would you start with, Solomon?
I would start with 14.
14.
14.
Hey, do you see it? Can you? All right, if you started with 14, what's your next step?
Oh, yes.
You got it there. Wait,
Hello.
look at this. Okay, I mean, I was going to go a different way. I was watching. Okay. You did an excellent job. You problem solved. You know, you were thinking critically, and you know, if you practice doing this just 5 or 10 minutes a day, you will feel like so much more confident. And I think that a lot of you are on the right track. And I like the idea that you think about what's reasonable, and we've just, from what you've done, there are so many ways that you can solve your problem.
What I really like about NumbersBee is the way we compete with each other, but it's not like a normal competition where everybody is like arguing or like they're trying to win. It's more like a friendly competition. I've been participating for 2 years. This is my 2nd year running, and I really like it.
I've only been doing it for 1 year because this is my very first year, and it's really fun because we get to do a competition with numbers, and I like numbers because they're fun and really interesting.
He's a math whiz, by the way. He's like really good.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, and you're not trying to kill each other, which is also a good thing. You're trying to have fun. Like learn math stuff, and it's really fun.
Yeah, you're learning stuff while having fun and doing what you like most of the time.
Yeah, and it's not tiring either, which is a nice thing, because running competitions are tiring.
Yeah.
You how to use the practice mode in NumbersBee. I log in first, username, password, click login, choose practice, choose integer module. I'm at level 3, the desired result is 4. How do I get 4 from 4, 9 and 9 with addition and subtraction as the operators? So let me try 9 plus 9, that's 18, and there's no way I can get 4 from 18 and 4, so I click undo. Let's try 9 plus 4 is 13. 13, take away 9, gives me desired result of 4. I did this problem in 32 seconds, got a smiley face, right answer, and we've got the next problem that showed up. But I want to point out that you have the score for 770 for this session, and I have a lifetime score as well. I also want, let's solve this problem. So we have 7, take away 5, gives you 2, 6, take away 2, gives you 4, and if you look at the bottom here, you can see 7 minus 5 is 2, 6 minus 2 gives you 4. So you've got that problem. And if you want some peace and quiet, you could turn off the sound. You could also check for, if you're not sure how to solve a particular problem, you can ask for help by pressing this question mark at the top, and there are 8 possible solutions. 7 plus 4 is 11, 11 minus 9 is 2. So you could continue practicing with either at the same level, or you could move up and down by choosing one of these levels. So have fun practicing with NumbersBee, play more and improve your numeracy. Good luck. Reports are a very powerful feature of NumbersBee. You can see what you have accomplished so that you can plan on how to get better. You can access the reports by choosing the Reports button. There are 4 reports: total time played, score, accuracy, and speed. They help you see how long you have played, how much you scored, how well you are doing with respect to speed and accuracy. Let's take a look at the first report for total time played. The x-axis is the date line. You can see the dates on which you have played. The y-axis is the total time played in minutes. There are 4 filters. A date filter, you can change the dates the from date as well as the to date. There's the modes you have played: practice, move up a level, math of the day, or math with friends. You can filter by the levels 1 through 24. You can also filter by integers, decimals, fractions, and algebra. Let's select integers. I've selected from June 1st to August 13th, 2013. I can see that I have played a total of 214 minutes, which is on the red line. The red line shows the total time that I have played. The blue line is the time that I played on each day. For example, on August 13th, I have played a total of 22 minutes. On July 11th, I have played 16 minutes. So let's filter by practice. How much time did I spend in the practice mode? You can see that I have spent a total of 45 minutes in practice. In move up a level, I've spent about 45 minutes. Math of the day, I spent about 74 minutes. Math with friends, about 45 minutes. And let me go back and set this for all, and we can see what levels I have. On level 1, I didn't spend a whole lot of time. I spent only 16 minutes. And so you could filter on each and every level to see how much time we've been spending on each one of these levels. The score chart shows both the total score in red as well as the individual daily score in blue. This contains the same filters that we discussed before. There's one other thing that I would like to point out here. For math of the day, you can also filter by the skill levels that you participated in. You could filter by novice, mid-level, as well as expert. So once again, there's several filters that are available to you, and you could view your score through by applying any one of these filters. We measure accuracy by the percentage of games that you solve correctly. It can usually go from 0 to 100%. In my particular case, you have from 40 to 100%. And you can see that I had a bad day on August 12th, which is about getting 59% accuracy. And I've had several days where I had 100% accuracy. You can view your speed through all the filters: date range, mode, module, level, as well as skill level. We measure speed by the time in seconds that you take to complete the games. Note that the y-axis is reversed. You've got 5 seconds at the top and 13 seconds at the bottom. The time goes down as you go up the axis. The faster you are, the less time you take to complete a game. The higher in the chart is your speed. You can view your speed through all the filters that are available to you: date range, mode, module, levels 1 through 24, as well as skill levels.